Good morning, student. It's me, Atul Verma, Bahu Banarsi Das University, Lucknow. Today, we are going to discuss network and optimization model. Network and optimization model are integrated into a DSS. When DSS regarding resource allocation, project control, location, scheduling, transportation, distribution, size shortage, multinational cash flow management, inventory management, and distribution and network need to be made for. Here is some example. The best location for an operation or manufacturing. The resource needed to carry out the operation. Most suitable aircraft, route to transfer products. Networking optimization model typically use linear regression technique, which falls in the class of mathematical programming tool. Using this technique, problem solver can find the best set of value that minimizes or maximizes a specified calculate formula. A linear programming situation consists of 6 elements, including decision variable, the value which we try to find by applying the model, objective functions, a mathematical expression showing linear relationship between the goal and decision variables, coefficients of objective functions, the variables that express the space at which the value of the objective functions alter, increase or decrease both. When the value are included in the equation constraint, the linear inequalities reflecting the fact that the resources are limited, and input output coefficient, the coefficient of constraint which indicate the pace at which a given resource is utilized, depleted capacities which express the minimum resource needed. Remember that it is the managers who determine what best mean for them. It's an important quote. Simulation model. DSS with simulation model conduct experiment to identify condition or situation that approximate the actual condition. Approximate the actual condition means close to real, close to 100%. These models are utilized to solve a number of problems. A simulation is an approximate emissions of the operation of a process or system that represent its operations over time. Simulation is used in many contexts, such as simulation of technology for performance tuning or optimizing, safety engineering, testing, training, education, and video games. Often, computer experiments are used to study simulation models. Simulation is also used with specific modeling of natural system or human system to gain insight into their function. As in economic, simulation can be used to show the eventual real effects of alternative conditions and courses of action. Simulation is also used when the real system cannot be engaged because it may not be accessible, or it may be dangerous or unacceptable to engage, or it is being designed but not yet built, or it may simply not exist. Key issue is simulation include the acquisition of valid sources of information about the relevant selection of key characters and behaviors, the use of simplifying approximation and assumptions within the simulation, and fidelity and validity of the simulation outcomes, procedure and protocols for model verification and validation are an ongoing field of academic study, refinement, research, and development in simulation technology or practice, particularly in the work of computer simulation, including manpower, planning, and assessment, inventory control, reliability and replacement, sequencing and scheduling, stock in and stock out, queuing and conversation. Simulation model try to imitate reality, perform what if analysis, are descriptive tool for forecasting. Repeat experiment to obtain and optimize optimization of impact of certain action. Aid in solving extremely complex problem. Form elementary relationship and interdependency among variable are made for one problem are not suitable for another problem. Reduce the time taken in decision making. Simulation methodology. The process goes through a number of steps, beginning from problem identification and ending at evaluating the result. Simulation models are of following type. Probabilistic. In this method, expert conceptualize one or more independent variables as a probability distribution of value. Time dependent, also known as discrete simulation. It takes into account the exact time of the occurrence of an event. Visual simulation. Next one is visual simulation. This method uses visual and animation of result to foster quick and deeper understanding. Modeling language and spreadsheets. As models are computerized software program, a number of programming language can be used for coding. Typically, the language used are C++ and Java. Moreover, the design support system make use of spreadsheet following user to write value, manipulate data, applying mathematical and statistical formula, create graphics and visualize, prepare consolidated and short report. There are numerous software packages available for model driven DSS support system. However, you need to carefully select a package. You must ensure that it meets all your specific needs. Repeatable packages allow to create your own model and manipulate the existing ones. Building a customized model driven DSS is a complex, time consuming, and expensive process. However, the end decision on buying a package or develop a DS lies with you. Classification terminology. Simulation used in different fields, developed largely independently. But 20th century studies of system theory and cybernetics combined with spreading use of computer across all those fields have led to some unification and a more systematic view of the concept. Physical simulation. Physical simulation refer to simulation in which physical objects are substitute for the real thing. Some circles use the term for computer simulation and modeling selected law of physics, but this article does not. These physical objects are often chosen because they are similar or cheaper than the actual object or system. Interactive simulation is a special kind of physical simulation, often referred to as a human in the loop simulation, in which physical simulation include human operators such as in a flight simulator, sailing simulator, or driving simulator. Next one is continuous simulation. Is a simulation based on continuous time rather than discrete time steps using numerical integration of differential equations. Discrete event simulation is also next. Study systems whose state change their value only at discrete time. For example, a simulation of an epidemic could change the number of affected people at time instant when susceptible individuals get infected or even affected individuals recover. A stochastic simulation is a simulation where some variable or process is subject to random variation and is projected using Monte Carlo technique using pseudo random numbers. Thus, replicative run with the same boundary condition will each produce different results which in a specific confidence band. Next one is deterministic simulation. Is a simulation which is not stochastic, thus the variables are regulated by deterministic algorithm. So replicated run from the same boundary condition always produce identical result. Hybrid simulation. Each MDSS has a clear object and specific purpose. It deploys a model. Consequently, a lot of thought goes into deciding what model should be included in a model-driven DSS. MDSS usually carry out sensitivity analysis or what-if analysis. However, the user must remember that the system does not make a decision. It only generates alternates that are to be analyzed and accessed by decision makers. The most important aspect of model DSS is the model it is used for decision making. This means that the selection of model is the most crucial step in building an MDSS. So, how you go about it, let's understand. Modeling is the process of identifying an appropriate model. For a prospective model driven DSS support system, it goes through following phases is a chronological manner, beginning from problem identification. Once modeling is done, it is vital to validate the selected model to ensure it work well and generate appropriate result model. Validation is done by comparing models, output and the actual behavior of the event. Hybrid simulations corresponding to a mix between continuous and discrete event result in integrating numerically the differential equation between two sequential events to reduce the number of discontinuities. Okay. A distributed simulation is one which use more than one computer simulations in order to guarantee access from two different resources, multi-user operating different system or distributed data set. A classical example is distributed interactive simulations. Assumptions are predictions or best guesses. Each model has certain assumption about the time and risk involved in a particular situation. These results are tested through sensitivity or what if analysis. Assumptions play an important role in defining a problem and identifying and dealing with uncertainty. Decision maker from a hypothesis and attempt to predict result basis the outcome. A hypothesis is either accepted or rejected. Model driven DSS are designed assuming any of the analysis static and dynamic. Static analysis, this type of analysis does not take into consideration the long term response of the system. Then it takes a single snapshot of a situation and assume that it will remain suitable for all through the and will not change. A static analysis is done when a situation in which company make a decision is static in nature. Dynamic analysis. Dynamic analysis is testing a program or a software system in real time. With method, this method consider the situation change over time due to any reason such as cost, rule and regulation, time, etc. Dynamic program analysis of a computer use of software testing measures such as code coverage help ensure that an adequate slice of the program set of possible behavior have been observed. Also, care must be taken to minimize the effect that instrument has on the execution of the target program. Dynamic analysis is an contrast to static program analysis, unit test, integration test, system test, and acceptance test use dynamic testing. Type of dynamic analysis here there is some types. Code coverage. What is the code coverage? Computing the code coverage according to a test suite or a workload is a standard dynamic analysis technique. Second one is memory error detection. Here is a few point about memory error detection. 5 point. First point is address sanitizers. Memory error detections for Linux, OS, Windows, and more, part of LLVM. Bound checkers, memory error detection for Windows used application, part of Micro Focus Dev Partner. Demalloc, library for checking memory allocation and leaks. Software must be recompiled and all files must include the special C header file demalloc h. Purifier, mainly memory corruption detection and memory leak detection. Valgrind, run program on a virtual processor and can detect memory error. And other some is fault localizations, invariant inference, security analysis, occurrency errors. There's lots of things in dynamic analysis. Okay. What kind of analysis need to be conducted depend upon the situation. Decision maker and DSS analysis must identify whether it is appropriate to assume certainty, uncertainty, or risk line in situations. Certainty. When adequate information about a situation is available. Model based on certainty, static analysis tend to yield optimal solution. Then uncertainty. When information available in vague is unpredictable, unreliable, it's important to acquire more information to find a appropriate model. Third one is risk. When information is missing, what if analysis carried to aid decision making? As mentioned earlier, each model driven DSS work on same kind of model or a combination of model. Therefore, knowing about various model pays off. A DSS deploy one or combination of below models. One or combination of below models. Let's see. Explanatory descriptive model. Describe and explain why something is the way it is and why and how it works. Contemplative model. Forecast result or outcome that may be produced from a specific set of parameters. Algebraic model, a high level modeling system for solving complex equations. It is employed to optimize a variable or equations. The best part is that it can handle several simulations equations. Okay. RDSS with any one of the above model perform a single function, whichever it is meant to do, while a DSS with multiple model is a complete system to perform all three tasks, including identifying relationship between variables, forecasting result based on changes or parameters, deciding to what extent a variable can be manipulated. Accounting and financial models. The model driven DSA decision support system aid in decision making in various situations related to accounting and financial management. The example include break-even analysis. A DSS with break-even analysis model aid managers in determining a break-even point for a product. It helps stabilize a what if selling price and analyzing the relation between various related components: prices, marketing, spend, and profit. The process begins by assuming fixed and variable cost. Profit is set as zero. It helps determine a break-even cost of product at which company is neither loss nor makes profit. But account and financial models. Yeah, account and financial model. These model driven decision support system. Okay, it's already happened. Budgeting financial model. DSS with budgeting model is typically an enterprise wide application. Many companies use such system for budgeting, planning and forecasting. Pro forma financial statement. A DSS with this model summarize the anticipated financial result for a specific time period of futures. Costs are estimated based on past data. Gross sales are predicted and profit or loss is even calculated on this relationship. Ratio analysis. These helps a business in evaluating its financial statement. Ratio analysis makes financial data more meaningful by showing logical relationship between data. The main job of decision analysis model is to identify and evaluate alternatives with their respective pros and cons. The decision maker then evaluate all the alternatives and pick the one that they think is the best. The aim of decision analysis technique is to decompose and restructure the problem, help decision makers gain in depth understanding of the problem, separate facts and figures for, from performance and priorities, help a user studying the performance of decision alternative, avoid setting priority that do not help in decision making. Analytical hierarchy process. Analytical hierarchy process AHP. It is a multi criteria decision technique that combines quantitative and qualitative factor when evaluating alternative. The analytical hierarchy process begins with developing a hierarchical representation of a problem with the overall objective on the top, decision alternative at the bottom, and relevant attributes and selections criteria in between after you write decision alternative at the bottom. You need to compare the alternatives by generating relational data. Consistency ratio is calculated after comparing relating priority of each attribute. The alternative with the highest priority and topmost objective are then displayed. Decision tree. As the name suggested, a decision tree uses a tree-like flowchart of decision. Draw from left to right with further branches explaining their consequence, most involved event outcome and utility. The aim is to identify the most appropriate strategy to reach a goal. The decision tree has some types nodes. Choice node represented by a square, choice node represented by a circle, end node represented by a triangle. The node and decision rules are the building block of decision tree. The decision tree are simply to understand, offer valuable insight, determine the best and worst scenario, and can be combined easily with other decision techniques. Thank you.